is Dr. Eileen Wallace, Department Chair and Professor of History and recipient of the Outstanding Faculty Advisor Award. Carrying the college banner is the college valedictorian and outstanding graduating senior, Shay Elizabeth Guardy. Mace bearer, please start the processional. Please welcome the students and faculty of the Department of Communication. students and faculty of the Department of Economics. Please welcome the students and faculty of the Department of English and Modern Languages. Please welcome the students and faculty of the Department of Geography and Anthropology.
It's California, nobody cares.
Please welcome the students and faculty of the Department of History.
Woo! That's my department! Woo! The students and faculty of the Department of Music.
welcome the students and faculty of the Department of Philosophy. Please welcome the students and faculty of the Department of Political Science. Please welcome the students and faculty of the Department of Psychology. Please welcome the students and faculty of the Department of Sociology. welcome the students and faculty of the Department of Theater and New Dance. Please welcome the platform party and President Coley.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am extremely proud to welcome you to the 2019 commencement ceremony for the College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences. Before we proceed, please rise and join me in welcoming Ms. Belia Aldana, Ms. Madeline Herrera, Ms. Cameron Lucy, Mr. Matthew Macias, and Ms. Sonia Ohan, graduating seniors from the Department of Music, who will sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes skies where the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets went there, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you for that lovely rendition. Please be seated. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of the college, I offer congratulations to our graduates and a special welcome to their families and friends who join us today. Les brindo felicitaciones a los que se gradúan hoy y una bienvenida muy especial a sus familias y amistades que nos honran con su presencia. Daje hao dunshi biye. 여러분의 졸업을 축하합니다. Mabruk alf mabruk. Laharijin heti al sena. Mazel tov, graduates. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the distinguished members of the platform party. I ask that they stand as I read their names, but please hold your applause until they have all been introduced. Mr. Daniel Montplaisir, Vice President for University Advancement. Dr. Nicholas von Glan, Chair of the Department of Psychology. Dr. Gregory Hunter, Chair of the Department of Economics. Dr. Stacy McGoldrick, Chair of the Department of Sociology. Mr. Bernardo Solano, Chair of the Department of Theater and New Dance. Dr. David Adams, Acting Chair of the Department of Philosophy. Dr. Peter Yates, Chair of the Department of Music. Dr. David Horner, Associate Dean of Class. Dr. Lilian Fugaloro, Chair of the Department of English and Modern Languages. Dr. Kristen Conway Gomez, Chair of the Department of Geography and Anthropology. Dr. Vanita Dingra, Chair of the Department of Communication. Ms. Alisa Villarruel, Class Gift Representative. Dr. Jill Hargis, Chair of the Department of Political Science and Academic Senator. Dr. David Speake, CSU Senator. The Honorable Eleni Kounalakis, Lieutenant Governor of California. Ms. Shea Elizabeth Duarte, valedictorian and Julia McPhee. Dr. Eileen Wallace, Chair of the Department of History, Outstanding Faculty Advisor, and Mace Bearer. Dr. Sylvia Alva, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Soraya Coley, President of the California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. Thank you all very much. It is with great pleasure that I now call to the podium someone who is very popular around here and who I dare say is known to every single person on campus. She is a champion for the CSU and someone of whom we are all very proud. She has captured both our hearts and our imaginations. Please welcome Cal Poly Pomona's 6th President, Dr. Soraya Coley.
Thank you, Dean Levine, and what a great day. And on behalf of our outstanding faculty and staff, I congratulate you, the class of 2019. It is my pleasure to welcome all of the attendees today, and I especially recognize and welcome Ambassador Uleni Kunakulakas, who is our distinguished Lieutenant Governor of the state of California, and who is the honored speaker at this event. Thank you all for being here. And to each of the graduates, you should take great satisfaction in your accomplishment, but you know you did not do it alone. So I want you to each think for a moment about the people who helped you get here, your family, your friends, faculty, coaches, staff, counselors, and others. Let's offer them a round of applause. And there are also people you might not know, including alumni and friends of the university, whose support helped make your education possible. The best way to thank them is to pay it forward by someday helping others achieve their dreams and becoming a part of your alumni association. You can also continue to be a voice with our legislators and state leaders about the return on investment for individuals, families, and the entire state in higher education attainment. And speaking of state leaders, Governor Newsom has proposed a historic increase in state support for the California State University system. We are grateful to him and our Lieutenant Governor for their commitment to higher education in our state. It is no small thing to earn a college degree. It takes perseverance and a sense of purpose. And my hope is that you will carry the joy you feel today into the world of work or into furthering your education. And as you move to the next phase of your life's journey, let me share several of the essential lessons that I've learned. The first is to hold high expectations for yourself, set the bar high, and exercise the discipline needed to achieve excellence. Remember, as Aristotle wrote, excellence is not an act, but it's a habit. The second is take action. Don't let a fear of failure inhibit you. Move in the direction of your expectations and you will succeed. The third is to be persistent. Know that every failure holds a lesson and the seeds of success. The fourth is maintain options. Look for opportunities to grow and adapt to changes throughout your lifetime. The future of work is predicted to hold disruptions. Be prepared to adjust and navigate these shifts and maintain a continual learning mindset. And finally, discover your purpose. Your talents and your gifts are still evolving. Be open to new experiences and make choices that align with your curiosity and your passion. In closing, I'd like to share these passages from a piece written by educator and author Dennis Kimbrough. May you develop a burning desire that is required of all achievement. May you stand up for the rights of others against the undesirable influence and threats of enemies. May you save your money so that you could pay your way in this world and yet be generous to those in need. May you forgive and forget those that may have harmed you. May you accept full responsibilities for the successes as well as the failures in your life. And may you seek the seed of triumph in every adversity. May you know that the greatest challenge is understanding. The greatest mistake is conformity. The greatest strength is faith. The greatest weakness is pride. The greatest day is today. The greatest word is thanks. The greatest among us is whoever serves. The greatest message is hope. And the greatest of these is love and empathy. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Now I would like to introduce the senior class representative, Ms. Aisa Villarruel, who will present the senior class gift to President Coley.
President Coley, Dean Levine, distinguished guests, and fellow members of the class of 2019. Every year, the graduating class leaves behind something for the campus community, a gift for future generations of Broncos. It's about leaving the university better than it was when we first got here. This tradition succeeds every year because of another tradition at Cal Poly Pomona, philanthropy. Look around you. Now for those of us wearing the senior class gift donor pin. These graduates have made an important investment in the future of our university. This year, our giving will provide funding for the Emerging Scholars Program, a scholarship for students who are the first in their family to attend college and who need the support. Fellow donors, thank you for your generous spirit. President Coley, I'm honored to present this gift.
Thank you. On behalf of the future generations of students, I want to say thank you so much, and thank you for your willingness to give to others that you may never know, but it will make an increasingly impactful experience for our students. Thank you.
At this time, it is my privilege to present the Julian A. McPhee Award. McPhee was the president of both Cal Poly Pomona and Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, and the award honors a graduating senior who exhibits excellence in academic endeavors. This year, the award goes to the outstanding graduating senior and valedictorian of the college, Ms. Shay Elizabeth Duarte. Shay, a psychology major and a McNair Scholar, completed her coursework this fall semester and is graduating in 3.5 years while maintaining a 3.99 GPA. She has been involved on this campus as a member of Psi Chi, the International Honor Society in Psychology, and as president of the Psychology and Sociology Peer Mentors. Shay has worked as a research assistant for multiple faculty members in the Department of Psychology and plans to continue her career in research as she pursues her PhD at UC Davis starting this fall in the area of cognitive neuroscience. She is truly an extraordinary young woman. Please welcome our valedictorian and McPhee Award recipient, Shay Duarte. President Coley, would you please join us?
Good afternoon, everyone. I can't fully describe what an incredible honor it is to be standing up here today, but I can say that I am endlessly grateful for my time spent here at Cal Poly and for everyone who has supported me over the last few years.
I have to take a moment to thank my parents, who always made me feel like my goals were realistic and achievable, and who taught me to be curious and passionate and hardworking. Thank you, and I love you. And another thank you to the rest of my family and my friends who've been so supportive of my academic endeavors and of my life in general. Could not have done this without you. Thank you. And also to my research mentors, Dr. Autry and Dr. Blumenfeld, who have shaped my experience as an undergraduate and really empowered me to believe that I was capable of so much more than I initially thought possible, so thank you. And a big congratulations to everyone graduating today. We've had to be quite a tenacious bunch to make it through these past few years, and we've had to persevere through some very unique obstacles that were presented before us, like adjusting to a new school logo. I know that was difficult for some. But also navigating semester conversion during our final year, and having to focus on school during an extra turbulent political climate. So really, you all worked so hard and should be very proud of yourselves. And we should all be grateful for everyone who helped us get here today and helped make Cal Poly a home. I know that my experience here was colored by the student groups that I was lucky enough to be a part of, like Psi Chi. And whether it was a research lab or a Greek family or a club, we've all had these teams on campus that helped us build our communities here. And saying goodbye to these wonderful people may be very difficult, but we can really take comfort in knowing that they have the same great prospects that we do by being Cal Poly graduates. So congratulations again, we all did it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Duarte. In this college, we pride ourselves on having excellent faculty advisors who are knowledgeable, caring, and approachable. Please join me in acknowledging the faculty advisor selected as the best of the best. This year's outstanding faculty advisor and mace bearer from the Department of History, Dr. Eileen Wallace.
Good afternoon. Faculty, students, and staff here at CPP have all fought together to get you to this moment. You will soon be a graduate. Congratulations. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the notorious RBG herself, tells us to fight for the things you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you. Cal Poly Pomona has existed since 1938 and has educated generations of students. We are a public university. We depend on the support of our fellow Californians. We depend on you. You are our best advocates, and you are our greatest allies. Never forget that public education is worth fighting for. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Wallace. It is my distinct honor to introduce our commencement speaker, the Honorable Eleni Kounalakis, California's Lieutenant Governor. A native Californian, she is the first woman elected to be Lieutenant Governor of California. Ms. Kounalakis has experience in public service and in the business and nonprofit worlds. Ms. Kounalakis served as President Obama's ambassador to the Republic of Hungary and was the first Greek-American woman and one of America's youngest to serve as U.S. ambassador. We are so very honored to have her with us at Cal Poly Pomona today. So please join me in giving a very warm welcome to Lieutenant Governor Eleni Kounalakis.
President Coley, Dean Levine, parents, faculty, friends, and students of the class of 2019, it is an honor to be here with you today as you celebrate this special, important, and memorable day in your lives. I am very proud to have been elected last year as your Lieutenant Governor, the first woman ever elected Lieutenant Governor in the history of the state of California. And you might say, well, that sounds great, but what does the Lieutenant Governor actually do? One of the best parts of my job is serving as a member of the California State University Board of Trustees. Although I myself did not graduate from the Cal State University system, it played a very important role in my life. You see, I am the daughter of a refugee from Greece. My grandmother, who had 10 children, of which only 6 survived, never went to school for a single day. She never learned to read or write. But she was very strong. As a mother myself, I imagine how hard it must have been for her to let my father leave the village at just 14 years old to travel to America. He was alone, had little money, spoke no English, and after a long journey, landed in Lodi, California, here in the Central Valley, where he went to school and worked in the fields as a farm worker. Life was hard, but to him, Lodi was paradise. Unlike his homeland, where German Nazi soldiers had taken residence in part of the family's home, here there was no war. There was no fear. And unlike the rocky soils of Greece, California soil was, as he often said, like cake. You didn't have to pick the stones out before planting the crops. The people my father met in California were generous and kind, and he worked his way to Sacramento and enrolled at Sacramento State University. Tuition at the time was $62 a semester. He was able to pay his way through while working as a waiter, sometimes as part of the catering staff in the governor's mansion. My father's ability to go to college changed the trajectory of his life, and by extension, mine. I know this story is familiar to many of you here today. The majority of the class of 2019 are the first in your family to graduate from college. It is an awesome accomplishment. An awesome accomplishment, not just for you, but for all of us. Because the story of America, the story of California, has always been a story of each generation having the opportunity to surpass the achievements of our parents. And and your story is just beginning. From here, you will go out into the world and pursue careers, chase your dreams, become innovators, artists, and leaders. As Cal Poly Pomona graduates, you are standing at the threshold of great opportunity. Your university is ranked 3rd in the entire United States. 3rd on the 2018 Social Mobility Index. 3rd in the nation in terms of students graduating and going on to achieve economic success. I'd like to tell you a very short story from my childhood. When I was in 7th grade, I came home from school and I told my father that a girl in my class named Jane Ann had brought a certificate to school showing that her family had come over on the Mayflower. Now, I knew my father had come over on a boat, and it was not the Mayflower. But I asked him if there had been anyone in our family, anyone he could point to, who had been famous or notable. And he straightened up and he said, Eleni, go back to your classmates and you tell them that you are related to Aristotle. Well, that's a very famous Greek from about 2,500 years ago. But in my life, I have been fascinated with ancient Athenian democracy, and I've studied it. And one of the Greek philosophers, named Plato, was very skeptical about democracy. He said, you know, it's a great idea, but over time, it just can't sustain itself. It's too messy, too chaotic, too difficult to get people to agree, and not efficient in terms of finding solutions. Class of 2019, as you take your first steps into the wide, wide world, I hope you will not take your success for granted. Because our system of democracy, the system that, while not perfect, makes so much possible, it does not exist in a vacuum. Our system of self-government requires everyone to pitch in and participate however we can. For some of you, it might mean going to city council meetings and speaking out when something in your neighborhood needs fixing. For others, you might become active in important public policy issues like immigration, criminal justice reform, climate change, or women's rights. For others, it might mean giving back to Cal Poly Pomona, the university that will continue to provide a world-class education to the next generation of dreamers and strivers. However you choose to participate in public service, I hope that you remember that doing well and doing good go hand in hand in our country. Our democracy relies on a society that elevates the importance of the public good beyond our own personal short-term interests. At the most basic level, it's why we pay taxes, something you're also going to learn about when you leave here. It's also why we have nonprofit organizations, parent-teacher groups in our schools, community groups everywhere, and a culture that praises and celebrates volunteerism. Class of 2019, it's exciting to think about what lies ahead for you. Be courageous, fear nothing, own your future, and above all else, never forget that you are a part of something greater than just yourselves. Congratulations.
Thank you for your inspiring words, Lieutenant Governor. It is with great pleasure that I now introduce the university's Chief Academic Officer. She has had a profound impact on the university and has won the affection, admiration, and respect of us all. I call upon the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Sylvia Alva, to present the candidates for the master's degrees. Provost Alva.
Will the candidates for the Master of Science in Psychology and the Master of Science in Economics, the Master of Arts in English, the Master of Arts in History, and the Master of Public Administration please rise? President Coley, I present to you the candidates for the Master of Science in Psychology, the Master of Science in Economics, the Master of Arts in English, the Master of Arts in History, and the Master of Public Administration. These candidates have completed the requirements for the master's degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of California State University, and they have been recommended by the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona.
Candidates for the master's degree You have heard the recommendation of the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. By the authority vested in me as president, I confer on you the degree of Master of Science in Psychology, Master of Science in Economics, Master of Arts in English, the Master of Arts in History, and the Master of Public Administration, with all the rights, honors, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
You may be seated. Will the graduate coordinators and chairs who will be hooding candidates from economics and psychology please come to the ramp on my left? And will the graduate coordinators and chairs who will be hooding the candidates from history, English, and public administration please come to the ramp to my right? Will the candidates for the master's degrees please now rise and follow the direction of the ushers with your hood folded over your left arm. Please stop at the reader table and then proceed to the platform to be hooded by your department's graduate coordinator and to receive recognition from President Coley and Provost Alva. Then, please proceed down the center ramp and back to your seat as directed by the ushers. We will begin with economics on my left and history on my right.
Matthew Brandon Burrell. Arvin Arcasian. Denghan Lu. Sangda Sun. Laurel Jishana Fish. Yushu Wang. Elisa Zaragoza. Jesus Giovanni Ambris Sanchez.
Thank you.
We will now begin the awarding degree Master of Arts in English, Janella Christy Lee. Brian Joseph Redmond. Ryan E. Mahler. Sean Patrick McNamara. Cindy Ramirez. Ariel Marie Del Rosario. Alexis Faith Lepner. Ben Sao. Alana Catherine Roth. John Salim Pervez. Jean-Con Mo. Kiana Charlene Garcia. Malia N. Rio. Ruby Villaruel. Amanda White. Lauren Elizabeth White. Neil A. Gravino. Ivan Rios. And that completes the awarding of the degree Master of Arts in English. We will now begin the awarding degree Master of Arts in History. Jacob Paul Banda. John Dang. Lauren Ashley Macias. Daniel Robert Joline. Benjamin Alexander Brainard. And that completes the awarding degree Master of Arts in History.
We will now begin announcing the degree of Master of Public Administration. April Jimenez Valadez. Judith Natalie Osorio. Maria Cristina Dominguez. Edward Yee. John Baldwin II. Diane R. Gonzalez. Beatrice Tabazan Musasha. Emily Shi. Tracy Yu. Jerry Mireles. Justin P. Shadell. George Harach Doctorian. Krishan Bhakta. Scarlett Santos Leon. Samuel Rosales. This completes the awarding of the degree of Master of Public Administration.
We will now begin the awarding degree Master of Science in Psychology.
Nicholas Antonio Proano. Adam Carlos Gonzalez. Cassandra Leanna Lashley. Chloe Daubert. Lauren Taylor Burt. Alexis Jade Anderson. Anika Zirkle. Emilio Javier Medina. Erica Martinez. Blair Kane Paez. Christopher Joseph Anzalone. Jimmy Kang. Michelle Rahim Khan. Amy Nayeli Garcia. Nancy Antuna. This completes the awarding of the degree of Master of Science in Psychology.
Will the baccalaureate degree candidates please rise? President Coley, I present to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts and the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science from the College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences. These candidates have completed the requirements for the baccalaureate degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended for their degree by the faculty of the California State Polytechnic University, Pomona.
Candidates for the baccalaureate degree, you have heard the recommendation of the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. By the authority vested in me as president, I confer on you the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science with all the rights, honors, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Now, in the academic tradition, the student who has not yet earned a degree wears the tassel on the mortarboard on the right side. When the degree is conferred, the scholar moves the tassel, not yet. The scholar moves the tassel to the left and joins a select company. In recognition of your new status, will all the recipients of the baccalaureate degree move the tassel to the left? Congratulations. Please be seated.
Class of 2019, you are commended for your effort and accomplishments. Please follow the direction of the ushers to the stage. After you take your photo and receive your diploma cover, present your name card to the reader. When your name is read, step forward and shake hands. Exit down the center ramp, shaking the hands of the president, provost, and dean, and then return to your seat, following the direction of the ushers. Please remain in your seat until the conclusion of this ceremony. We will begin with the Department of Communication.
We will now begin the awarding degree Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy. Jacqueline Mejia Abarca. Adriana Ramirez. Alexis Cheyenne Stoker. Jamie Rihanna Benavides. Melissa Salazar. Natalie Lily Haljon. Alvaro Keller. Jacob Lawrence Diaz, cum laude. Minda Wu. Elijah Noel Dupree Davis. Elizabeth McKinney, cum laude. Brianna Marie Dearman. And that concludes the awarding degree of Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy. We will now begin the awarding degree of Bachelor of Arts in Communications. Sean Michael Haverstick.
Milan Ollinger.
Anel Delira. Melinda L. Gonzalez.
Cassidy Kriesel.
Sarah Elise Madrigal.
Wendy Soriano.
Jordan Ashley Santos Benedito, summa cum laude.
Jacob Matthew Tyra.
Keone Benjamin Ventura.
Ashley Angelica O'Hare.
Serena Renee Milano.
Brendan Dana DeMoy.
Francis Hoover.
Jessica Araujo.
Katrina Marie Pomona.
Amanda Carey Arias dos Santos.
Ellie Hassani.
Angel Azalea Valencia.
Dominique Alexia Smith.
Janelle Annalise Gallivan.
Anna Zhao.
Allison Carol Nelson.
Christina Berberian.
Emily Melissa Iverson.
Ruth Jemenia Alvarius, cum laude, California Scholar.
Shellen Holly Liska, cum laude.
Ashley Lee Hernandez.
Natalie Ann Moore, cum laude.
Jesse Tavar Jr.
Eric James Sepulveda.
Christian Vito Samartich.
Alexis Nicole Diaz.
Emily Michelle Wint.
Michael Alexander John Sahel, magna cum laude. Yvette Casas. Michael Rodriguez.
Anna Rekasevich.
Nikki Newen.
Robert Michael DeAndra.
Natalie Inez Glandon.
Sarah Sophia Aguilar.
Victoria Gonzalez, summa cum laude.
Stephanie Rangel.
Christian Manukian.
Alfonso Salvador Arden.
David Madison Wilson, summa cum laude.
Tea Lolani Chavez.
Karen Ho, summa cum laude.
Kristen Sean Kawaguchi.
Pamela Solis.
Samantha Marie Barbosa.
Laura Maria Perez.
William Joseph Aguirre.
Diana Alani, summa cum laude.
Reagan Noel Smith.
Trevor Colin Ryan.
Sativa Sly Martin.
Alan Jesus Reyes.
Anna Corina Torcho, cum laude.
Jessica Schiet.
Stephanie Barabin Sanchez.
Valerie Valera.
Jennifer Marie Padilla.
Jetsiri Hernandez.
Dina Abuyaya.
Juliana Choi Lowe.
Ariana Lynn Alfazi.
Brian Mawe.
Elizabeth Sim.
Frankie Joe Gonzalez, magna cum laude.
Alexander Buzon Denisa.
Catherine Vera Husky.
Bernice Cruz Quintero.
Marlene Garcia.
Julian Christopher Mitchell.
Jasmine Guerra.
Jonathan Alberto Gonzalez.
Gina Hong.
Stephen Aaron.
Matilda Sui. Eileen Q. Catherine Hong. Roberto Jonathan Ariola Moreno. Christina Olivaria. Lydiane Sarkisian. David Amirian. Jasmine M. Romero Hermosillo, magna cum laude, Kellogg Honors. Nuna Dovlatian. Ashley Christina Sorrow. Brenda Ruelas. Melissa Lopez Gutierrez. Heather Lillian Ledegna. Larissa Enriquez. Ekaterina Nikitina. Zicheng James Wang. Justin Franklin Hua. Brianna Stephanie Esquivel. Alyssa Simone Soberano. Hannah Claire Carrasco. Arvin Sulikanyan. Ida Caceres. Kathy Rosaline Macias. Elisa Ashley Alfaro. Brittany Isela McNitt. Rosalind Lem. Alexis Lee Danielson. Nicole Elizabeth Laurie. Paige Frances Gardner. Amanda Elisa Andrade. Danielle Trujillo. Taylor Justine Schluter. Nicholas Jordan Bernardo. Arturo Alejandro Hernandez II.
This completes the awarding degree Bachelor of Science in Communication. We will now begin the awarding degree Bachelor of Science in Economics. Patrick Gazarian.
Alicia Montalban.
Eduardo Francisco Gonzalez Jr.
Nani Mendoza.
Joseph Anthony Ocapinti.
Aman Kaur Gruel.
Ira Eglovich Airman, cum laude, College Honors Scholar.
Amy Stubblefield, cum laude.
Julian Isaac Ibarra.
Sergio Arturo Petito, cum laude.
Yanlin Lee.
Kelvin Chung.
Sierra Airbowl.
Peter Samuel Magistrale.
Kayla Garrett.
Enrique Gutierrez.
Eric Lee.
Zachary I. Brown.
William John Muller III.
Adrian Luna.
Kyle William Miller.
Maria Catherine Genovese.
Paul Daniel Miranda.
Tatiana Chambrasi. Alexis Marie Serafin. Simra Ezedin. Brianna Larissa Guerrero.
And this completes the awarding degree of Bachelor of Science in Economics. We will now begin the awarding degree for Bachelor of Arts in English and Modern Languages. Jeffrey D. Bresley.
Nicole Valencia.
Maria Rebecca Arcio.
Robert Batiste.
Emily Ann Dale Travis.
Francisco Amaro Jr.
Patrick Kwan.
Maria Juliet Handy.
Lydia Ruth Nolte.
Edgar Rafael Alvarez Jr.
Sabria Ruthann Sparrow.
Daniel Flores Hernandez II.
Esteban Barrios.
Lauren Paulina Cienez.
Morgan Young Jacobe.
Elizabeth Ann Hong, magna cum laude.
Melissa Tang Tam.
Winter Bateman, cum laude.
Tasneem Rahman.
Marissa Georgina Gomez.
Kelly Michelle Bates.
Esther W. Ho, magna cum laude.
Flora Aslania.
Wan Ting Wu, cum laude.
Araceli Sky Mendez.
Madeline Andrea Guillen.
Francesca Bosley. Edgardo Javier Cruz Marcia.
Julia Rabui, magna cum laude.
Noemi Carrillo.
Marissa Rose Marquez.
Melanie Michelle Ortiz.
Katrina Ramos Leasing, cum laude.
Stephanie Sarabi Salazar Vasquez.
Monique Lorraine Ayala.
Elias Amapar Diaz.
Miguel Angel Perez.
Kevin Knock Dick.
Tiana Alina Hurt.
Chris J. Bond.
Jacinda Sierra Lang, cum laude.
Stephanie Marie Honore.
Melanie Page Pope, cum laude.
Tia Kaylee Smith.
Christian Nicholas Alatorre.
Jocelyn Sanchez.
Amalia Yasmin Gonzalez, summa cum laude, McNair Scholar.
Paola De Leon.
Efren Alcala Jr.,
Nicholas Theory Menor,
Sergio Antonio Navarro,
Jasmine Alvarado,
Cindy Jeanette Ruiz, summa cum laude,
Tara Marina Guzman Hidalgo,
Alexander Brandon Sanchez,
Marissa Leticia Calderon,
Maria Alejandra Somoza,
Claudia Isela Gonzalez,
Valeria Hernandez,
Elia Celine Chavez Plaza,
Jorge Rafael,
Grecia Mariana Martinez,
Erica Reyes,
Jafet Nora Rosales,
Marilyn Valletta, Alejandra Benitez, Gabriela Gonzalez Madrigal, Carla Corral, summa cum laude, Mary Ramona Quinones, Ana Victoria Higuera, Jose Alfredo Jimenez,
Thank you.
Silma Guerra, Ruby Garcia, Chase James Norbury, Sharona Ariel Silverstein, Raymond Partida, Paige Monell, Lisette Sandoval, Zachary Pritchard, Javier Andres Escobedo.
And this completes the awarding degree for the Bachelor of Arts in English and Modern Languages. We will now begin the awarding degree for Bachelor of Science in Geography and Anthropology. Arvin Olarte, cum laude.
Mario Ayala Ramirez,
P.A. Liaison.
Teresa Godinez,
Isaac Del Torre.
Lupita Monique Garcia,
Nathaniel H. Simona.
Salvador Segura Sanchez,
Kevin Zhen.
Randy Masayoshi Buckner,
May Ali Alfadagi.
Christina Yareli Amador,
Jacqueline Lopez.
George Aragon,
Jonathan Stephen Elias.
Audrey Covarrubias Aguilera,
Kristen Rose Keys.
Diane Hong Nguyen,
Jennifer Gomez.
Shanin Kamal Khan,
Mark Andre Belu.
Jose Ramon Becerra, cum laude, McNair Scholar,
Jonathan Larry Boyle.
Michael Bird,
Austin J. Delgadillo.
Erica Joanna Cernia Pereira,
Ricky Martin Herrera.
Jonas Spencer Navoa,
German Velasquez Flores.
Catherine Victoria Cooley,
Daniela Andrade.
Cecilia Vallon,
Victoria Reyes.
Desiree Marie Jimenez, Candace Lauren Martinez,
Emma Ashlyn Cherigate, magna cum laude.
Nicole Blockinger, magna cum laude,
Rebecca Jeanette Brooks, summa cum laude, President's Council. Jessica Yamalit Landaverde. Leanne Eileen Feldman. Jasmine Aguiar. Summer Rain Roberts. Aaron Gregory Malikian, magna cum laude. Oling Adam Tollefson. Toshina Tammy Michael. Badisha Sanchez. Claudia Lizette Jimenez. Carissa Tang, magna cum laude, McNair Scholar. Nicholas Miranda. Minerva Chisman Trajano. Julianne Cassette Arambula, cum laude. Melissa Ann Bennett. Tanya Lee Barbosa Sanchez. Mark Anthony Fernandez, magna cum laude. Stephanie Blanco. And that completes the awarding degree Bachelor of Science in Geography and Anthropology. We will now begin the awarding degree of Bachelor of Arts in History. Jacob Massey.
Stefan Nunez, Austin Liam Burks. Stephanie Natalia Martinez.
Jorge Orquiza.
Gabriela Castaneda.
Brianna Marie Cajillo.
Edgar Avina, cum laude.
Danielle Nicole Tate, summa cum laude, Kellogg Honor Scholar.
Jackson Davis Looper.
Erin Christine McKenzie, summa cum laude.
Wesley Gosnell.
Robert Anthony Salcido.
Aaron Isaac Hickman.
Candace Maria Griffiths.
Justin Torres.
Maria Vena Herrera.
Jesus Eduardo Duarte.
Amber Nicole Molina.
Gilberto Del Muro.
Cole Anthony Farnsworth, summa cum laude.
Anthony Miller.
Lucia Petrosian.
Gustavo Antonio Carrillo.
Adam Danielle Viveros.
Derek Len Taylor, magna cum laude. Wyatt Daniel Bevan, summa cum laude.
Jennifer Maria Malagon.
Alexander Lotzman.
James C. Song.
Aaron Garcia.
Antonio Alejandro Negrete.
Ethan Gautier, magna cum laude.
Samantha Duarte.
Matthew Wilson Morrow.
Areli Isabel Martinez Solis.
Michael
Jocelyn Sanchez.
Blake Almanza, magna cum laude. Kristen Peter Kosarup, summa cum laude, Kellogg Honors. Kathleen Caroline Pena. Blake Jefferson Johnson. Michael Thomas Mackey. Travis Robert Lascalza. Lila Raquel Hatcher. Berenice Paramo Baeza. Christine Isabella Pedrosa. Robert Frederick Vasquez. Cecilia Vanessa Contreras.
And that completes the awarding degree Bachelor of Arts in History. We will now begin the awarding degree Bachelor of Arts in Music. Cameron Alice Lucy.
Taylor Nicole Lopez.
Malia Annette Aldana. Madeline Rebecca Herrera.
Matthew Henry Macias.
Sean Christopher Doyle, summa cum laude. Yamil Chayefsky. Moon Hee Kwon.
Kristen Marie Armstrong.
Joshua Tan Tesler.
Tyler Joseph Hostetler.
Heath Thomas Adrian.
Jordan Marcus Wicks.
Brian Joel Delgado Garcia.
Adam Anthony Gomez.
David Doe Chang.
Martin Alejandro Cardenas.
Long Yu.
Daniel Alanis.
Alan Lin.
Umar Massouf.
Matthew Henry Macias.
Quinn McCarthy, summa cum laude, President Scholar. Alex Morosco. Elise Yap. Stephanie Rodriguez. Savannah Molina, cum laude. Sonia Moral Ohan, summa cum laude. Charisse Antelaro, cum laude. Benjamin David Byrne. Aaron Rajendra Agrawal, cum laude. Francisco Javier Carmona, cum laude. Xavier Philip Castro. Eduardo Javier Lara. Ryan Zachary Saylor. Charlie Wayne Hald. Jennifer Fatino Blad. Christopher Alexander Chang. Adam Jonathan Mata. Patrick Eric Serna, cum laude. Riley Daniel Rao.
And that completes the awarding degree Bachelor of Arts in Music. We will now begin the awarding degree for Bachelor of Science in Political Science. Joshua Albert Montañez.
Samantha Yanine Valencia.
Jeffrey Gregory Kondrowski.
Samara Venteria.
Paulina Derrett.
Genesis Gonzalez, magna cum laude.
Anna Cecilia Leroki, cum laude.
Jason T. Wong, magna cum laude.
Melissa Brianna Cornejo, cum laude.
Alexandra Cosette Porges, magna cum laude.
Stephanie Elizabeth Barra, cum laude.
Alexandra Mehta, cum laude.
Jonathan Craig Horton.
Juliet Estelle Tavia Wander.
Abigail Malene Munguia.
Anthony Robert Ruiz.
Anais Erica Rodriguez, cum laude.
Mariana Garcia Sanchez.
Usman Mohammed Bala.
Andres Galicia.
Shelby Dakota Stickle.
Corey David Espinosa, cum laude.
Marla Angela Helamin Castillo, cum laude.
Christian Emmanuel Maron.
Shiraz Celine Lambuala.
Matthew Edward Vasquez.
Marisol Ibarra.
Matthew Robert Bryan.
Barrett Austin Tate.
Sami Saad.
Lauren Suzanne Burrow.
Ayham Dalin, magna cum laude.
Amy Stubblefield, cum laude.
Sami Ansari.
Ujala Batul.
David Soria Jr.
Joshua Desta.
Gregory Allen Schatzsnyder.
Anthony Richard De La Rosa Jr.
Laura Lopez.
Lorena Catalina Peña Calvillo.
Cynthia Barrera.
Marissa Aurora Ibarra, cum laude.
Marvin Daniel Morales.
Joanna Isabel Rivas.
Caroline Medina.
Kendall Ann Lucy Juan, cum laude.
Tristan J. Marler, cum laude.
Sarah Nicole Alvarado.
Stephanie Anaya.
Anazette Orozco.
Nathaniel Chun. Jiwoo Yang. Josh Javan Alonso. Daniel Gordy Vallejo. Sarah Lynn Macarius. Crystal Gabrielle Tovar. Jacqueline Jasso. Diego Rantel. Mike Ray Lopez. Fernando Javier Herrera. Jackie Garcia. Hunter Graham. Evelyn Guadalupe Vasquez, cum laude. Ryan Michael Sanchez. Walter Najib Avolovan. Daniel Joseph Acosta, magna cum laude.
And that completes the awarding degree for Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. We will now begin the awarding degree for Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Aaron Michael Castro, summa cum laude.
Janice Lisette Machado Ramos.
Amanda Rose Pullinger.
Viviana Lopez, summa cum laude.
Catherine Roy, Kellogg Honors Scholar.
Alexander Luis Derimo.
Kai Carla Luis, summa cum laude.
Anthony Clark Malusis.
Caitlin Elise Armbruster.
Eric Eam.
Sabrina Elizabeth Porterfield Strash.
Jimmy Eam.
Stephen Anthony Lara.
Siley Shrikant Loparate.
James Wynn Pham.
Sarah Mae Halpern Weiss, cum laude.
Cum laude.
Samantha Linero.
Lillian Jasmine Sabrian, magna cum laude.
Lisa Jane Bilal, summa cum laude.
Emily Claire Connor.
Brenda Diana Regosa.
Jonathan Edward Watson.
Brianna Mariscal.
Alejandra Rodriguez. Jasmine Beatriz Vargas.
Fabian Isaiah Valdez.
Genevieve Alexandra Gallegos.
Sydney Elizabeth Linton.
Allison Helen Diao.
Kenya Marie Bennett.
Laura Esperanza de Casas.
Reagan McNeely, summa cum laude.
Jessica Nicole Jacobo. Ryan Jamie Contreras. Bianca Isabel Silvestri.
Brittany Nicole Thiel, magna cum laude.
Shayla Marie Ramos Hanachek.
Kayla Kai Parker, cum laude. Ashley Nicole Nelson, magna cum laude. Sarah Young. Kisiana Summers.
Alice Lanai Lennian.
Daniel Navy, magna cum laude, Kellogg Honors.
Alyssa Denise Marquez.
Genesis Zamora Mena.
Jean Cruz Mascardo. Ryan Jonathan Shaver.
Veronica Flores Romero.
Sesame Isabel Amiral.
Catherine Marie Smith,
Nia Arlisa Matthews.
Alejandrina Ramirez, magna cum laude.
Sarah Marie Lieber.
Ireland Shea Cullinan.
Jenna Nicole Goldsberry, magna cum laude.
Vivian D. Rodriguez.
Vicky Lauren Villanueva Gonzalez.
Shay Elizabeth Duarte, summa cum laude, McNair Scholar. Evelyn Rita Cacciadorian, summa cum laude.
Victoria Marie Burke.
Diane Zavada Rodriguez.
Amy Ma Fujioka, summa cum laude.
Elijah James Turner.
Heather Wilson.
Christina Alejandra Martinez.
Sharon Wachuka. Cheyenne Olivia Williams.
Sandra Packard.
Afia Jaffrey.
Tina Pomasa.
Aisha Mohammed Shakil Mufi.
Tina May Lynn.
Lorraine Marie Fernandez.
Madison Page Gavella.
Erica Suga.
Deanna Marie Jaborian.
Lexis Christine Miata, cum laude.
Christina Nicolette Jaborian.
Kyle Claire, summa cum laude.
Nasim Busharbash, summa cum laude.
Kimberly Christine Jones.
Amy Yu.
Alonzo Ivan Artiega.
Janine Dahara.
Alyssa Nicole Spalding.
Katrina Tavankura.
Clarissa Brianne Madrid.
Alexa Marcella Jackson.
Alexandra Ricato. Amanda Sanchez Beltran. Erin Elise Preston.
Jessica Joseph Sad.
Joy Rebecca Lecon.
Marianne Lee Carter.
Cassandra Angelica Aguirre, summa cum laude.
Kelly Ann Grand Mason, cum laude.
Yesenia Gomez.
Jasmine Diane Guerrero.
Viridiana Gomez.
Melissa Yvonne Conejo.
Karen Marlene Ruiz.
Carol Gant, cum laude.
Bianca Flores. Fernanda Medina. Bianca Lorraine Gonzalez. Selena Marlene Lopez. Priscilla Marcela Marquez, cum laude. Jennifer Jimenez Luna, magna cum laude. Crystal Joanna Guevara. Francis Louis Cordova. Danny Soria. Solomon Nathaniel Washington. Evan Anthony Greco, magna cum laude, McNair Scholar. Liliana Yaneth Garcia. Grisela Gutierrez, cum laude. Candace Marie Honeycutt. Alexandria Amber Fernandez. Alex Perro Arvelos. Natalie Susanna Garone. Stephanie Nando Lopez, cum laude.
Let's go!
Garland Joseph Dyer. Julia Alejandra Lozano Ceja, magna cum laude, McNair Scholar. And that completes the awarding degree of Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. We will now begin the awarding degree for Bachelor of Arts in Sociology. Melissa Inez Snyder, magna cum laude.
Aisa Villarruel.
Hara Gonzalez.
Karina Flores.
Amelia Sanchez Moore.
Veronica Elise Chung.
Linda Lizette Luna.
Daniel Paniagua.
Yvette Barajas.
Jose Carlos Mejorada.
Yvonne Cortez.
Daniel Rene Cardenas.
Araceli Lopez cum laude.
Sonia Alejandra Reynoso Urtiaga.
Sky Tani Silos.
Brooke Elizabeth Bishop.
Jennifer Lennon Muriel.
Michelle S. Lee.
Kevin Newman.
Jennifer Lee Greenberg, magna cum laude, Kellogg Honors.
Miss Joy Anastasio.
Krista Hu. Cindy Gomez.
Jeffrey Robert Manzanares.
Brianna Aguinaga.
Christopher Armand Blaze.
Karina Medrano.
Lorna Monique Glenn.
Jocelyn Rincon.
Anthony Jose Zelaya.
Serene Joey.
Jerry Shi Lu Wang.
Cynthia Villalobos.
David Alexis Marquez, cum laude.
Amanda Lee Gardner. Ruby Ponce. April Vilvaso. Yadira Pantoja. Stephanie Guadalupe Lindberg.
Jasmine Velez Azarte.
Pomona Gametuli. Marlonsa Aaron Smith.
Olivia Marie Gutierrez.
Alana Karen Potter, cum laude.
Melissa Mariah Medina.
Philip G1 Lee.
Maria Costo.
Jacqueline Elise Heidi, summa cum laude.
Brittany Robles.
Kyrie Nicole Salazar, summa cum laude.
Hannah Lauren Moreno.
Sarah Celeste Lopez Guzman.
Veronica Lisbeth Macia.
Brittany Nicole Arevalo.
Inbar Raby Iman.
Deanna Christine Perez.
Corey Taylor.
Dominique Rubalcaba.
Joshua Kevin Vandra Garcia.
Danae Martinez.
Carlos Zepeda.
Ariel Lauren Marino, magna cum laude.
Vanessa Cuyar.
Emily Christine Anderson.
Alejandro Rodriguez.
Karina Pina.
Priscilla Marie Perez.
Stephen Christopher Gastelum.
Krista Deanne Mahara.
Cici Nidia Puente, magna cum laude.
Kimberly A. Alvarado Rodriguez, cum laude.
Gerardo Sandoval Jr.
Marissa Marie Guevara.
Elizabeth Valle.
Pamela Addie.
James Renate.
Rosanna Catherine Arias.
Karen Guerra.
Michelle Godinez.
Alondra Cruz.
Joanna Itzi Ortega, cum laude.
Cynthia Denise Gutierrez.
Bianca Jeanette Ponciano.
Brianna Cabrera.
Angelina Shayamara de Los Angeles.
Veronica Rojas.
Yansu Shin.
Asilia Prieto.
Maximiliano Carrasco.
Randy Escobar, cum laude.
Savannah Rochelle Leo.
Vanessa Aurora Acevedo.
Adora Obi.
Lady Brito.
Zacharias Fidelity Chacon Soto.
Beatriz Bravo.
Manuel Alejandro Chavira.
Jessica Arias.
Maricruz Garcia.
Liliana Ulloa.
Daniel Keenan, summa cum laude.
Jacqueline Pereira.
Isai Turner Espinoza.
Melissa Neighbor Mikhail.
Alan David Fuentes.
Irene Urbina.
Allison Curia Miranda.
William Julian Perez.
Issy Villagrana.
Catalina Angelique Quintero.
Peter Austin Beatty Jr.
Magdalena Orozco.
Chi Hang Lao.
Alejandra Heredia.
Jacob Aaron Hansen. And that completes the award degree for Bachelor of Arts in Sociology. We will now begin the awarding degree for Bachelor of Arts in Theater and New Dance. Jesse Michael Alvarado Jr.
Samantha Therese June.
Maren Ashanafi.
Samantha Marie Avila, cum laude.
Eliana Jean Walensky.
Kristen Nicole Peck.
Jonathan Andrew Garcia.
Jacqueline Zambrano Mendoza.
Gabriel Alexander Ortiz.
Ani Jessica Villarreal, magna cum laude.
David Carl Eagle.
Chase David Atherton, summa cum laude.
Kyle Schreiber. Dana Mariette Bahia, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Bellin Gill. Trevor Lane Edwards, summa cum laude. And that completes the awarding for the degree Bachelor of Arts in Theater and New Dance. And now we'll complete the awarding. Now we'll start the awarding degree for Science, Technology, and Society. Mani Hashimoto, Roxana Regoso Arroyo, Albert Louis Fatal, and that completes the awarding degree for Bachelor of Science in Science, Technology, and Society.
Will the entire class of 2019 please rise? Audience, please join me in congratulating the College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences class of 2019. It has indeed been my pleasure to preside over the 2019 commencement for the College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences. I would ask that the audience please remain seated during the recessional as the mace bearer leads us out. At the end of the stage party recessional, our commencement will be formally concluded. Thank you for being with us, and congratulations to all.